Imagine being an orphan, but not a good orphan like Bruce Wayne, where you have billions of casholas, you get taken in by monks and become vengeance. No, instead you are an actual orphan who lives with the rats or something like the Riddler, and you have a shit life. Horrible. No, you have to share Weetabix. People keep stealing your Haribos. You can never have a clean cut because no one washing up after themselves. You're all dirty little groovers. Just like God came down from the heavens, an angel was sent to you, a foster mum and or dad, or preferably both. It is your favourite time of year. Unfortunately, you can't be picky. This isn't a pick and mix where you get to make a selection. No. What you get, you're given sunshine. Now, you start off, everything's great. You notice, hold on a minute, I am, kind of a lot of a different body personality to you. Let's put it like that. And you get adopted by Fee Fi Fo Fum, a fucking giant. I mean, my goodness gracious, mate. Look, everyone's allowed to do what they want in life. I support it. If you want to be a chunky monkey, be a chunky monkey. I'm happy for you. As long as you're happy, in my opinion, that's the most important thing. But I can tell you for a fact, this bitch right here is not going to be happy for the rest of her life. That was a bit mean. Look at that sad face. I mean, this is horrible. I'm making light of a horrible situation. The real problem here is her fucking fat ass, that's for sure.
You're not taking this seriously, are you?
Indiana boy who was 10 years old, was murdered, killed by a big fatty whale that washed up on the shore. She weighed 340 fucking pounds. That is an incredible feat. That is an incredible size you must get to. That is a hell of a lot of McDonald's you must eat after 340 pounds. I mean, you can't get over that, how heavy that is. I'm going to Google it. 340 pounds is 154 kilos. I weigh about 80 kilos. She is practically double my weight. I mean, it's shocking. Foster mum sits on him for acting bad. I almost said bad acting. Imagine that. He's in a little plane. She goes, "You were shit. You were the main and you were meant to take the lead. That fucking kid in the back got all the credits and all the applause. You're a bad boy. Take my fat ass on your face, you..." Anyway, that's horrible what you did. A 10-year-old Indiana boy, God rest his soul. That is disgusting. I mean, imagine being adopted by a whale, never mind a whale that kills you. It's fucking terrible. Terrible. He was apparently misbehaving, and she thought, let's send him to his room. Nah, that's too easy. He'll just play on his PlayStation. He'll just eat snacks like I do all day. I'll sit on the... Yeah, because 340 pounds on a 10-year-old skeleton should be fucking amazing. That should work fantastically. Jennifer, we're just going to call her Jen, 48, was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Hopefully she gets on a fucking treadmill. She could power the entire universe if she got her fucking act together and started peddling. I remember once I worked in a Chinese and a guy came in, I'll never forget, Monday, and we were just talking, just some old guy, you know what I mean? He was like a Sparky or something like that, some sort of trade. And he was telling me, "Yes, lad, don't worry. I've thought it all through. I've had many years to think. What we do with these prisoners is we put them on bikes and they power the entire country." And 16-year-old Harry boy could not believe his mind. He was like, "Why has no one thought of that? That is a genius move." We still don't do it. The guy clearly didn't get a seat in Parliament or whatever. Anyway, I thought that was a great idea. She was charged with reckless homicide. So actually, not only can being fat be detrimental to your health, it's detrimental to the people around you. Who would have thought? That's crazy. This is like breaking news, is it? Cigarettes are the real killers of humanity. Let's ban them. But let's allow people like Jen to eat as much fried chicken as she fucking pleases. You know what I mean? I mean, imagine how many cats, dogs are killed a year. Like, I'm just thinking, by chunky monkey, you know what I mean? Because they didn't see them. I mean, I've accidentally sat on a cat. Luckily, I'm not a fat fuck. You know, they make a horrible noise. Imagine the noise they make when fucking Jennifer lands on her.
Tactical knock incoming!
Jesus, more force than a rhinoceros crashing into your front door. Reckless homicide. It should be murder, bro. You purposely meant to sat on him. You're fat. How can you not go, "Hold on a minute, this is actually going to really hurt the poor kid"? I mean, imagine the noise. I wonder how he died. I don't want to know. Police were called to the home because the boy was not breathing and turned and had no pulse. An officer found bruising on his neck and chest. They attempted to resuscitate him, but he was transported to a hospital where he was already dead. He had no pulse, so that don't make sense. How can you transport someone and then die when he has no pulse? retards. The boy had just run away from home and she had found him at a neighbour's house and brought him back home. She said he was still acting bad and threw himself on the ground, telling her that he was leaving. Imagine what it was like in this woman's household. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to point the finger. Maybe she was the best mum he ever had. Well, imagine if he actually a horrible life before this. You know what I mean? We need to find some more information. When she attempted to stop him from leaving, she does not know if she tackled Dakota or they fell to the ground. However, her intention was to hold him. She said she sat on his midsection for 5 minutes. I mean, fucking hell, have you not seen the George Floyd movie? What the fuck? He eventually stopped moving. She believed he was faking. Are you faking? She asked before she rolled over. I bet she fucking rolled over. His eyelids were pale. Wilson began performing CPR and then he died. He suffered organ and tissue damage, liver and lung hemorrhaging and other injuries. A mechanical asphyxia and the manner of death was a homicide. Horrible. See, look at that. She is over 3 times his weight. Oh my God, she was 4'11" as well. That's fucking hilarious. I mean, she was 1 inch tall, 1 inch taller than a 10-year-old. God damn. But look, this is a horrible, horrible story. I mean, you cannot just let any old fucking witch adopt children. Surely. You need to be healthy. You need to give this kid a life. I know. Look, what's the nice way of putting this? If you are so if you're so strict and rudiment on who gets adopted, no one will ever get adopted. I'm sure that's the case. But my God, she is £350. What life do you think you're giving this child? Probably better that, yeah, okay, I get that. But, I mean, it wasn't better. He's fucking dead. He's dead. He's dead. Crushed. Getting crushed is my worst nightmare. Watch this. Whoa. Getting crushed is my worst nightmare, like a building crushing me. I remember back in high school, you used to do pylons. They were the worst. I hated them. People on top of you, I can't fucking breathe. Help me. And people were like, nah, you're right, mate. You're fine down there. Don't worry. You're fine. 10 kids on top, like, fucking hell. That is 340 fucking pounds of fatness on top of that. You start drooling. You start reading the newspapers. Kid dies in school by pylon. And you're like, I'm going to die. Poor child. Let's just spend a minute and just actually speak about this poor kid's life that was stripped away due to obesity. Not because she forced him to get fat. He didn't like where he's living. You know, I'm sure that happens quite a lot. You know, they become quite rebellious, okay? But obesity has killed this child. If it was a normal person, a normal-sized human being, average-sized human being, I should say, there is no normal human being, what would have happened? I think they'd probably be still alive, don't you? So yeah, obesity kills not only yourself, but the people around you. She was 49 as well. At 340 pounds, how long do you think she had in the tank? This kid was 10. Do you think she's making it till he's 18? I mean, that's a bold assumption, Reginald. You know, let's fucking see, shall we fucking see? That's it. I wish we had a crystal ball. Like, I've been watching The Invincible, fucking insane, bro. Don't even get me started. You could see different realities, and like, oh yeah, all realities that kids live, that woman dies 5 years later. Poor kid. Anyway, it is a sad story for this little boy. Obesity kills not only yourself, but the people around you.